So we are coming to you from the show floor with Delfield, and I have Marcy and Tim. So do you guys want to do some brief introductions? Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, I'm Marcy Mathews. I'm the VP of Sales and Marketing at Delfield.
And I am Tim Wilczak, Director of Sales at Delfield.
And how long have you guys been at Delfield?
I've been at Delfield for about 20 years.
Okay.
I'm just a little more, 21 years. So
you guys probably know a thing or two about your products, I would imagine, after 20 years or so.
We know a little bit.
a couple things.
A little
yeah.
bit. All right,
That's
cool.
yeah.
So what are we looking at today? What is this? What do we got?
So this is a Shelly steel base. So this is one of our customizable products. But the thing that we are most wanting to showcase is that it has built into it our Flexiwells. And our Flexiwells are independently controlled, hot, cold freeze wells that are 1 through 6. So we have it shown as 3, but we could do 1 through 6 in any custom configuration. But really the biggest and the coolest thing about that is that hot, cold freeze gives you the opportunity to future-proof your operation. And what I mean by that is that although you may always serve hot products today, maybe a year down the road, several years down the road, tomorrow, you want to serve cold products. Maybe you have different products that you serve for breakfast versus lunch. So it gives the opportunity to have that ultimate flexibility. And what we really want people to think about when they think about Delfield serving products is that our products do more than one thing. So you have that, you have the flexibility, and I'm going to say flexibility a lot because that's really important.
That means efficiency.
It means efficiency. It means a lot of things to a lot of different people.
Yeah. So how long does it take to go from hot to cold?
Really, it's about up to an hour.
Okay.
And that can vary depending on the room conditions and whether you're going from hot to cold or cold to hot. But it's a relatively quick transition.
Okay.
And it's a simple flip of a switch, right? So keep it all simple as far as how you do that in the control adjustments.
And is this a new technology?
This is our second generation of this product. So it is relatively new in this version. We launched this at NAFM just a few months ago. We had a previous version, and there were some upgrades that we did to this version as part of that relaunch, right? So 3 main things that we did the upgrades to was we got the water completely out of the operation, right? These are 100% dry wells when you run them hot. So water, obviously, even if you have filtered water and good water quality, can cause issues with cleanability down the road, calcium buildup, things like that. And that's just really longevity of the well. Even if you have great water quality, the impurities can come out when it gets hot and start breaking down wells. We want to take that out of the equation. We also want to help the installation costs be lower, right? We don't have to worry about running water to the wells. We don't have to worry about drains, things of that nature. So that was one of the main things, was getting the wells to be dry when we relaunched this. Second thing is that previously, when you flipped it over to cold, you had to reduce the height of the pans down 2 inches, right? So you had to drop it down 2 inches to make sure you got proper food safe temperatures, okay? Now when you're running it cold, it's absolutely 100% flush mount. So whether you're hot or cold, the pans are always flush, right? Nice improvement to the merchandising aspect of it, absolutely. And then the third thing is we added a freeze function. So you can actually turn it down during the cold operation to be able to hold things like ice cream, sandwiches, Dippin' Dots, whatever it is, but you're not locked into having a freezer well in your line at all times, because you can flip it back to cold or hot at any time.
So it sounds like you guys learned a thing or two from the first generation to the second generation.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Sounds that way.
Absolutely. We did that intentionally.
Yeah.
We wanted to listen to our customers. We wanted to see what they needed. I mean, Delfield is a solution brand. We want to provide solutions to our customers. So the way that we do that is by listening to our customers. We listen to them, and we create new products that help them overcome those challenges.
Yeah, I love hearing people talk about listening to their customers, because that's something that happens so little these days, and it's great to hear that you guys are taking their feedback, because it really helps everybody. It makes your products better, and it makes their jobs easier, and it feeds more kids ultimately at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Yeah, one thing in addition to that on the hot side that we learned from listening to our customers was that this top surface temperature was really important to them to keep that cool, because whether students are serving themselves or whether the operator is touching this, we don't want this surface temperature to be hot. This well is actually running hot right now, and I can leave my hand here all day long, and there's not going to be any impact to my skin. So a lot of hot food wells have a caution hot sticker on them. You'll notice ours does not have any of that sticker, because UL says that if this surface temperature gets above 140 degrees, then we have to put that sticker on. So we know through our testing that this is very safe for students as well as for operators.
Okay, and how easy is it to operate? Talk to me about the backside of this well.
Yeah, the control is very simple to use. Another thing that we learned from listening to our operators was that we want a simple to use control. So we created the unit to have a 3-position rocker switch that's going to be hot, off, and cold with a dial. So, we thought about, do we need a digital control? Do we need a touch screen? And everyone said, that's really cool, but can we buy it with a simple control? So we developed a very simple, easy to use control that you walk up to it. It's a walk-up job at that point. It's not something that you need to be trained on. You can very easily see that the unit is either in a hot application or a cold application.
Neat. So let's say I'm a food service director. I obviously love your product and I want to purchase it. I want to acquire it. How do I do that? What does the onboarding look like?
Yeah, so we have great manufacturer representatives across the country that will be working with these customers directly. And then of course we have great dealer partners around the country as well. So obviously we can get you in contact with the local representatives. And then of course we have a great Delfield team that directly supports them as well. So.
Okay. What's the warranty like for this?
So on this particular product, we actually put a 2-year parts and labor warranty on the actual total unit. And then we have a 5-year compressor part warranty as well.
Neat. And you said this is fully customizable, right? Like even
Correct.
down to the branding down here, right?
Exactly. So this unit, it's based on a stainless steel base, and then we have some standoff panels. We have LED lights. You could add graphic here. You could put your own branding on it. Really, it's ultimate flexibility. We want customers, again, back to the solution. We want them to have a piece that increases participation, that students are excited about, that they feel identifiable with. So absolutely customizable. This, again, has the 3 wells. We could do 1 through 6. It also has an elevated frost top as just an option. You could do this as a hot top. Has an over shelf, it has some attractive sneeze guards. So from an integration and customizable perspective, we'll do all that at Delfield.
Yeah, I love the fact that it doesn't really look like a cafeteria solution. Like this looks very much like college and university to me / restaurant, food court, and that's what kids want. Like they don't want to go to cafeterias, they want to eat in restaurants. And you guys are definitely checking that box for them.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you both so much for hanging out with me today. And it's been amazing. I've learned a lot about this product. I think it's amazing. You guys should definitely check it out. And you've been watching from the show floor.